Okay, so you know it's typical for me to do this before I leave my house for a period of time, however long it may be. So this is the condition that I'm leaving my house in, and I'm trying to take advantage of having these last hour and a half or two of daylight hours left to capture this. That plastic over there is going to go back on this bed. I did my nails and had a bowl of chili here earlier. Remember, there was two brown spots, chocolate, in the bed that resembled blood. I said I was going to leave that there, and I ended up not doing that. Um, I just kind of wiped it away, and I've been laying right here. Anyways, none of that's neither here nor there. The condition of the place. I guess I can unplug this now. Ow, 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 ow. That door is locked, but it's in fine shape. Um, this has been covered for I don't know weeks, and under there is clean laundry. It's that laundry I said I wasn't moving, and since then I've added probably another two loads, but you know it was like the rotation of it. So wearing clothes, taking clothes from here instead of bringing more from the closet, and when I wash, put them back in here. It sucks I never got a chance to finish getting rid of that stuff, but you can imagine that's one of the reasons I was being attacked. Even get into that. What's this behind here? A broken hanger, and I think that goes with one of those, that vibrator. Um, Here's what this looks like inside. Okay, so we're all adults. This is what I took off: a pair of panties and a dress before I showered. I'm going to come back to my bathroom. Trying to get this zoom in, zoom out feature. I wonder if that shows in the recording. I haven't finished mopping in here though. They never did let up on my oven. I finally put the Keurig away in the blender. No coffee, no vegetable and fruit smoothies. That's drying. I might run over this one more time with like some oven cleaner. This is all stuff from like what I made last night. So essentially all these are clean utensils. A napkin and a cube. I'll straighten this up again and spray it down with some bleach before I go. that's a bag of trash that I've been keeping. Um, I'm going to put this one in the can outside, but this one I'm going to take with me because this is all stuff that they try to claim. So that's all related to my meals. Versus this one here has some water bottles and debris. So whatever I swept from the floor. But that's all pertaining to my meals. This is twice. I did it once last week and I'm doing it this week that I've had to put these bags. I'll double it, put it in my trunk, and take it with me and dispose it in a dumpster somewhere. Okay, one more spin, or maybe not a spin. Same thing, it's taking me forever to get on the road behind the type of abuse I've been encountering. Um, so this too has been covered now for over a week, maybe two. Oh, now you can, does this help that? A little bit. I'm not going to pick those hangers up. I'm not going to pick these up either. I spray painted them. I just never got around to putting them back on. So that's kind of an incomplete project. It goes for the sliding doors on both sides. Um, this is a body massager. These are things that components for the blow dryer, like different attachments for it. This is a sweater I wore recently. This is the kimono I took down yesterday, yeah. And put on to go outside and to cover up some skin. This isn't even, I barely even wore this. But I do this all the time. Like, that's how I always end up having to do laundry. This here is for the cover for that egg chair. But I have that cover out there on my fire pit because I don't have a cover for the fire pit. Guess I'm just gonna sit that there. So that's what that looks like. I put a face mask on yesterday. candles, peroxide. They've absolutely have been demolishing my gums behind using this flosser, and it's just that thing again, reaping the opposite of what you're sowing. They're claiming the flosser and in turn trying to enhance or make some corrections to their mouths while they're further attacking my mouths, and I'm not doing anything to attack my mouth. I took this down because I had to replace the light. This candle was in that window over there till about 5 a.m. last night before I came in here and took it down. I am taking this on the road with me. These are pants some leggings I wore recently. And this too is the same thing. This goes to this sliding door, but I didn't paint it or anything, which means I probably should have put it back on. All that stuff there, I'm not washing it before I go. I'm going to leave that also, just so I don't have to figure out what to do with it and end up leaving it laying somewhere. That's the really, really large AC I took out of that kitchen window. And a lot of painting stuff. Speaking of painting stuff, that's what this is too. This is all painting stuff. And because I never put my hookah away, recall, I haven't had it in a long time. Like, we're probably talking October. So, just not putting that away because I have to open up that, and I organized it recently and didn't want to go back through it. So I've been moving it. It's been probably everywhere between the kitchen, the living room, and in here before I finally put it there on top of that painting stuff. Piece of wood I never finished using to construct those cabinets that I was going to build. I think I ended up not using this because I came to the final conclusion that if I move forward to avoid having to do too much lead work of my own, because we're talking like I have to build it, and then I have to finish it, and then I have to paint it, and then I have to also make sure it functions, so I have to add doors and all kind of stuff like that. So I probably came to the end conclusion that if I ended up finishing that kitchen project with the cabinets, that I was going to just tear the rest of it out, because it's at a point now where at least I can touch it and I'm comfortable with moving around and being in it, and that I was going to just slide some new cabinets in under there and create a structure for the counter and redo the top of the counter. So I am going to sweep back here because that's a wasp and there was a worm. I don't know where the worm went. But I'm getting all this nice air in. I love the wind. Love the rain. But I don't love that it don't rain as much as I moved here for it to. It's said to get a nice amount of rainfall. Them are raggedy ass motherfucking witches. It was yesterday that I moved the garden lumber that I had positioned along here. So in previous pictures up until now, you'll see that there was garden lumber that outlined this little area that I worked in. I moved it because those things were coming to it and lying about which side of the fence they were on. So to give them one less thing to be able to lie about while I was away, I moved it all to the front up there near the easement and my no trespassing sign. Rat poisoning, mice poisoning. I put out about 7-8 cubes of mice poison recently. I had them in, like, I had one here, one there, and not because I have the problem. It's because that when they decide that I'm going to be that house, they'll magically put one motherfucking mouse in my house to call me them, or either traces of mouse poop to call me them. Okay, so I put it up out here. I wrote about this earlier today, so you'll have to read. Today is the 8th of February 2024. You'll have to read about it. But I put one there, one there, and one at the end. Though none of it is here. It's all gone. None of it is here anymore. It's all gone because they said I was embarrassing them, as if, you know, it was their property. So they're claiming this property that doesn't have the issue. And there's that blue fucking bucket again that I just put out my yard. But I put 2 over here also. One of those 2 is still here. It's right here. There's I need to be careful because I was dealing with thorns in this area, and I haven't raked it to be comfortable enough to walk over here without shoes on. But that's going to grow into grass, so eventually it'll show the amount of grass growth. It has a solar light inside of it, so that's kind of what you see peeking out the top of it at night. That lights up, and the grass will be lit. Be careful, be careful, be careful. And that bag hanging from all those busted tires and shit down there is just 2. One is actually the spare tire for my Mercedes-Benz, and the other is the tire they last broke that they have a lot riding on, and they've covered down on that. That's the house across the street arriving, but they've covered down on that to make y'all, I was gonna kill them this morning, but they're covered down on that, so that means they have like a representative in place. Do you hear how they're playing music, trying to act like they're me arriving and trying to further solidify me as them? This is extreme witchcraft. These are all federal agents. This is the shit they're doing. Let's get a look at them. Wait till you see the mangies when this gets out. Oh, it's the fucking faggot ass Indian guy with the hips, bitch ass, and cracked teeth. One of the major culprits. Okay, that's who that motherfucker is. So, man, I probably need to start protecting this video right about now. This door, the screen door, is another project I did. I did it with paint, and I don't like how it came out. I mean, I'm satisfied with it, obviously, but I could go over it with spray paint to give it a better finish. Notice their camera is pointed at the ground. Okay, so that's it for back here. Where else do we have to go? Bathroom. Oh, okay, so look, check this out. This is another thing. Talking about the mouse thing, okay? they get mad, and this is ongoing. Some hair from that wig. This is ongoing. Okay, so every time you see this kitchen bag that I have, and this is not where it normally is, it's normally right here, like so. It's normally positioned right there. So this is another thing, and it's ongoing. You can see that's a pretty small bucket. Okay, and I think that's what they were doing with that. I bet you he ain't pick up his trash either. He know that bucket belonged to them. He hoping they make it back to my yard. I don't know where it went. Maybe it blew into their front yard. My back door is slammed, but that's normal. You know, if you open the front door and you have a back one, it'll pull. So look, you notice this is small. That's probably why that bucket is gone too. They're trying to act like it made it in my house. Anyways, this bucket is small. So when I put so much trash in here, I'm talking about when it gets about here, you know, I'll pull it up a couple of times, loosen it, and keep it in there as long as I can. But when it gets about here, I have to pull it out. And this is not full. Or is it? No, this one is full. But it obviously does not fit in here. So this bag that I have over here, it's never over there, okay? When I take it out from here, I'll put a new bag in and I'll sit it right here on the corner, okay? So when I do that, it can be there for 2 to 3 days, okay? And there's never any mouse activity. There's never any holes in the bag. There's never any rambling. There's never anything. I don't have that problem. On top of that, occasionally I'll leave something on the floor, like an onion. That's been there since last night. Sometimes it's a mushroom. Sometimes it's a piece of zucchini. Something I was cutting up and it fell, and I left it there on purpose just to see if it would be any activity. And that can also go on 2 or 3 days, obviously, because I'm leaving today. I'm not going to leave that there. But that could go on 2 or 3 days. It's just me checking my environment. Okay? So Jeepers Creepers truck. And then there's this mouse poison. Okay, so this is something like a painting tool, and this is mouse poison. Okay, and it's also, let me turn the light on, because under here this is nothing but what I've lined. It has a measurer and a light. This is a flashlight. So look, the activity in here never changes. That's always that much. And I just leave it there for no fucking reason. Up here, it's just empty liquor. Except for this. This has liquor in it. It's a gin. This Japanese craft gin. And it also has silver 1800 in it. Okay, bathroom. Ouch. So that's literally foam wrap, blow dryer, and a flat iron. That's not going to stay that way. This is a stocking cap, and it has black stuff because I used this to kind of try to fade out some of the gray that I had when I wore Leave Out a few days ago. So that's what that's about. That's the sink. I hardly use it these days because they started attaching themselves to it. And so that means when I'm done using the restroom here, I go to the kitchen or either that other room, my sitting room, to wash my hands. So that means this sink, it really doesn't get ran often at all. Maybe a few times a month. Hair stuff, toilet. paint stuff and a candle. I don't know if you recall this, but there was for a time, up until about a few weeks ago, when I get out the shower, I was putting these tall candles in and letting them burn into the next morning, just to kind of create something to keep them from claiming the space that they couldn't control. So I put something in place that they couldn't control to try to combat them claiming it. And put it in the showers. So again, this is this painting stuff. I was planning on, so you see me do a video sometime back. Let me back up. You see me do a video sometime back, and I was talking about I was going to fix this after I scraped it off because I didn't like how it wrinkled or whatever. So I scraped some here and I scraped some there. And this is months ago, okay? Which means this has been here for months. That's a sports bra hanging from my door. But that's been there for months. I never got around to it. I've been getting fucked up in this house. My house is haunted. And the motherfuckers are serious about me being here and being a piece of prey. They hate when I leave this small town. World interest depends on it. So this alcohol, I stopped using the spray bottles because they kept breaking the spray bottles. You know that I spray toilet paper because I don't like baby wipes to wipe my butt after I poop. And they've been giving me nothing but loose bowel movements occasionally. Every once in a while, you know, I'll get a solid bowel movement. But the loose bowel movements is coming from them calling me sick young men and elders. Okay? But yeah, so I just stopped trying to use bottles. They kept breaking them. I started using the alcohol from the bottle. Feet scraper, that's shampoo and conditioner. I have those jugs, so I normally transfer it to there before washing my hair. It's a back scratcher or cleaner, loofah, hand gloves, shower gloves, shaving cream, soap, face wash, tongue scraper, what is that, a razor, and bars of soap that I used. So that's the condition of my bathroom. That's it. Before I leave, I probably should wash, clean the tub out, but I don't know. It depends on how it goes. More than likely, I'm just going to jump in the shower, get out, and go. Running out this bitch. And I'm going to clean my toilet bowl and toilet seat. Matter of fact, we can kind of get it started with some blue stuff. And that's it. Nothing else. Oh, take this stuff. This I actually use when my the thing in here, when it's had all it can have, sometimes it gets like a bunch of dust piled up in there and I can't reach it, so I use this for that. They said they gonna know when I lose something, that it ain't no way for me to lose something. I know they took it. Hey, it feels so good. Okay, so now that I'm done with this video, I can conclude it and come sweep back here. But that's the condition, y'all, that the house is being left in, the house and the yard. One more thing. But now they thought I told you. They're complaining because me going out the front door after that thing just got there. And it's them having someone already there trying to claim that they were me, that it was just one person there having a visitor. I moved this stuff earlier. So the condition of the yard. Those are all my vegetables. You see in another video where I labeled it. This is where I got that good old dirt from. And that's it.